Hello all, thank you for joining my channel, 7th Direction Wellness. It's been a while since I posted a video, and today I wanted to share one for the month of May 2024. This message is for the general collective, and I am feeling specifically inclined towards this message being for creatives. So if you are a creative, we all are in some way or another. There are so many different ways, as you can imagine, to be a creator. So this message is specifically for creators as well as the general collective. So let's get it started here. We have the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland and the Magical Spirit Oracle deck by Alexis Rakun. Am I saying that right? A raccoon. But I felt really drawn to both piles or both decks, and I'm excited to do a reading with them. I just got the Magical Spirit deck, and I haven't filmed any readings with it yet, and I haven't shuffled the cards. That way I do it live, and you feel, as you can see, that the magic of the cards being drawn live and knowing that I haven't premeditated a message out. So here we have the Astro-Dice. I'm going to roll for the month of May 2024, a broad message for all and everyone, May 2024. All right, so we're getting first house in Aries. Aries, of course, is the first house. That is in alignment, and all is aligning for new beginnings. All is aligning for passion, new pursuits, taking initiative, being the one to start the spark that leads to a wildfire among others. The you sparking the idea that transforms all. I can see it's also aligning here with the spring, which we are in Taurus season currently. So this is like very tapped in to the springtime as well. We're starting new projects, new beginnings, taking a new way of looking at things this spring. We have Aquarius front and center on the earth sign. So Aquarius, we have the age of Aquarius upon us now. All of us on earth are in the age of Aquarius. This is highlighted by aspects of community, emphasis on technology, innovative works, ideas that involve the greater good of the community. Things are very quick moving, and ideas are quickly passed along from person to person and transforming in creative ways in this age of Aquarius. And we can see this by this very video as an example. You're tapped in, an idea is spreading very quickly, and you are able to share it so fast with the internet, social media, you name it. We're in the age of Aquarius. And then we have Mercury on Virgo. So the emphasis in our communications right now is relative to health and wellness. Virgo is all about health and wellness, being stable, grounded, being compassionate and kind, and that all goes hand in hand with health and wellness. If we're eating right, if we are exercising, then we are able to carry more compassion for ourselves and for others. Communication is very clear and in a positive and enlightened direction that is for the greater good of all. So if I'm summarizing all of this here, we're starting new beginnings in the realm of sharing ideas of health and wellness with the big community, with the globe, with all of our relatives, all of our angels and ancestors. We're all tapping into this intergalactic grid that surrounds the earth, and we are sharing through this grid these downloads of health and wellness that is encouraging people to take the first steps on these projects for the new earth. In a nutshell, that's what I'm seeing here for May 2024. This is a very broad message because it is for all, and as you can see, it really tapped into the community and what is going on as humans. So I'm going to move that to the side now. So I have some room to shuffle my deck. So for the Psychic Tarot, I'm just going to see which cards are popping out for us. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about May 2024 and what we can expect with all as individuals and as a community? All right, I see a little cluster that fell out. I'm going to explore this little cluster here, maybe with the top and the bottom cards. If it's not too much, I'll do all of them. So I'm going to walk through this cluster of cards one by one from top to bottom, telling a story. Here we have victory and success, number 6, that all are to succeed in some way or another by carrying the characteristics of the number 6, by being nurturing and compassionate, like a pregnant mother. As you can see, this 6 almost looks like a pregnant mom with the womb space there inside the 6 at the bottom. And we can see that by being compassionate and caring, that all are to succeed. It's that emphasis on gratitude and how gratitude helps attract our ideal experiences, our ideal reality. And then we have the heart chakra upside down, that there's this great need as a collective to heal our heart chakras, and so much of the misfortunes that are happening in our world and our society is because of a lack of heart that goes into things. A lack of care for the home and family, and how that disrupts the heart chakra of the community as a whole. Thinking of ways, thinking of ways that we can heal our heart chakra as a society in order to be more grateful, and in order to treat each other better and to receive better blessings in return. We can do that by being nurturing, compassionate, by focusing on the home and family, by finding balance within ourselves, by going out into nature, reconnecting with green trees, grass, and feeling the abundance of Mother Nature. Then we have patience coming up, the number 14. So we have this idea that new beginnings in home and family is ideally, again, what is going to heal the heart chakra and create this feeling of success and gratitude in our community. But it's going to take patience. It's going to take time. We might be planting the seeds now in this new earth, this age of Aquarius, but it is going to take time to see the results, and we can't just expect to see the results tomorrow, right? If we've planted the seed, you can't expect to go see it sprouting the next day. But as you can see, though, if you do like a time lapse, or if you do a comparison photo of a year ago to date, from today to now, we can see how much we have grown. And I would invite you to do that, to look up during May 2023 about what it is that you are doing and do a comparison where you are now. See that with patience there is growth, and that there is also a need to heal in the sector of home and family. Here we have discontent and boredom upside down. Number 4, energy as well. Spirit is clearly sending us a message. Spirit is saying that we need to have patience with our home and family, that although our tendency can be to grow discontent or bored, if we see this home and family every day, that it can cause these feelings of repetition and kind of like dullness, right? But Spirit is saying that that is a matter of perspective. That is us just simply facing the shadows and not shining a light in areas to heal that sector of home and family. So Spirit invites us in to bring all the colors back in, bring a full spectrum of light, a full spectrum and health in all these aspects, all the way ranging from mind to body. In our home and family, offer activities for the whole family. Maybe if you have roommates with you, maybe if you even have pets, or even if it's just you living by yourself, we've still got to meet all these areas of self-care from stimulating the mind, maybe like podcasts, books, meditation, all the way down to the body, to tapping into ourselves with exercise and exercise, going for walks, for example, eating really well. That all those aspects are going to bring the light, the life back into your home and family to help you find balance. And that is a number 4. I just saw that my camera was cutting that out. Okay, so our last card is the Material Harvest card, that ultimately, if we are finding balance and healing within ourselves and our hearts and bringing that into our homes and our families, then we are going to reap material harvest, because gratitude and positivity that we give out leads to good karma that comes back to us. We can see things coming full circle from the 6 at the start to the 9 and the end, the inverse image of the 6, this nurturing energy, this compassionate giving energy, then coming back and being receptive energy, transformative energy, energy that signals an ending and a new beginning, that we can take what was once energy and an idea, an intention, and then now we see it manifested on the physical plane. We see that our values and intentions have then led through all of the chakras. We have envisioned something, we have voiced something, poured our heart and soul into it. We have put our creativity into it, our willpower, and then we have manifested something from it on the physical plane, being a material harvest, whether that means to you money, whether it means to you food, abundance, gas, you name it, whatever is on the physical plane, we will have an abundance here from this outpouring of positivity and gratitude that we are sharing with others, first within our home and family that we are healing, and then as a society as a whole, that your efforts and intentions will be received and responded to in a materially abundant way. And then we'll take our last deck over here, the Magical Spirit, and I'm just going to see what cards pop out for us. Okay, shuffling live just so you see that I am not premeditating the message. Spirit is on live. First off and foremost, the emotions card came out and it just flew out, to be honest. So honoring the flow of all the emotions. It's extremely important for us as individuals and as a society to be okay with expressing ourselves. And a lot of our society has a blockage on expressing ourselves because it has been thought of in the past as maybe a sign of weakness or a sign of instability, a sign of emotions that are very hard for other people to respond to or to feel within themselves, that they have found ways to separate themselves from it, maybe find just changing and distorting memories, maybe dissociating from them. But Spirit says we really need to see it for what it is. Let the tears fall down. The tears are a way of detoxing the body, not to hold them back, to let it flow, to understand why we are experiencing what we are experiencing, that it's okay. 3, creativity. 8, reciprocity. So being very expressive about it, about your emotions, is going to bring back a lot of reciprocity, people that can connect and relate to those emotions. So if you're ever looking for a way to be heard and related to that, you will need to express those emotions. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Let's see if any cards fly out here. All right, Spirit, is there anything else? Because we are getting some crispy little balls. Oh. And so we have this big clump that came out here. I'm going to do just the top and the bottom card. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? We need to know our top card. Where have we been and where are we going, Spirit? Let's see. 1, the top card here. Sometimes you will break before you bloom, breaking into bloom. And then we have the bottom card. The Forbidden Forest. Bravery, persistence, redemption. So we have this idea of the hardships that we are experiencing as individuals and as a collective are going to be leading us into a new terrain, are going to be leading us to see things in a new perspective, from which we will have a newfound sense of purpose, sense of being, that we will take, that we will brave into this new adventure. We will become stronger and more brave from experiencing that hurt and that hardship that we overcame, and we never thought that it was even possible, but we did it. We understood. We saw things the way they were, and it has allowed us to create a newfound sense of being. It has allowed us to found a new sense of energy, and that we can truly pave our own pathway. We don't need to have a pathway already rolled out before us, that we are brave enough to pave our own pathway. So on a career level, this could mean that we are not accepting the average 9 to 5, that we are not accepting just any job, that we are willing to maybe go to school or be an entrepreneur, that we are willing and able to take the road less traveled, to break off that road and create our own pathway. This is making sense to you. It could mean maybe on a social level that we are acknowledging what we can and cannot change within ourselves and others. We are coming into a state of acceptance from those experiences And now we are continuing to love ourselves and to love others, but also stay in a state of awareness while also accepting and being brave for continuing to honor the connections and respect them despite the hardships that could have made us crumble or throw away things altogether, whether that be like life itself or those connections with others. We have accepted it the way it is, and we have found a new way of perceiving, of living, and the spirits want to say how brave we are for keeping on in this way, that they knew we could overcome those things and continue to love and to see each new day as a new beginning. And we're getting the numerology take on this message as well, the 2 and the 9, to start, that there was a transformation in our partnerships, either with others or with ourselves. So some kind of maybe tower, make it or break it moment that happened in the way that we relate to ourselves or others. And this has led to 35, the creativity, the pursuit of creativity and adventure, the idea that we can express ourselves and enjoy it. So those hardships and overcoming that transformation with those connections has allowed us to find a new voice, to find a way of expressing ourselves and of exploring the world and connecting with others in healthier ways through the creative arts, connections, and through adventuring, traveling, enjoying the opportunities for connection and pleasure is coming into our lives now. So great job to all of us as individuals and as a society for being able to transform from this darkness that we have overcome and finding a way to accept the black and the white as it is, and so it is, and turning that truth into a purpose of creativity, of passion, and adventure. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a great May 2024, and please stay tuned as I will be creating more content for this channel. I look forward to doing so and to hearing how you have been in the time being. And I look forward to connecting with you in a future reading. So take care and be well. Bye.